Hey YouTube, I'm gonna be reviewing some of my own software I've made. So anyway, it's called Scratch OS 2.3 and it was made of Scratch. Have you ever heard of it? So you can either use it online, download the executable version I have, or download the Scratch project. So I gotta wait for it to come up. Make sure I'm recording. Alright, so yeah, it's not like one of the things that rewrite the hard drive, it's just the application. But you guys might like it. I'm using 2.3, so like there's added like a Mad Libs, Scribble Pad, Mockingbird, which isn't really important. Just decided to add it, but anyway, whoops, don't want to do that. I forgot to put the back arrow. It's actually a pretty good OS, operating system. Never mind. Alright, so, you got themes which are currently being worked on. You have all of these: Minecraft, Windows XP, oops, screensaver, sorry. And if you're still used to like Windows 98, also have this. Themes are still being worked on. And who knows, maybe you're a My Little Pony lover. I'm not really. I kind of hate My Little Pony. So you can. It's just something I made. Added the Nyan Cat animation. And then if you just want to stop it, you go up to here. But as you can see, this is something you might want to try. Oops. And the numbers, for some reason, glitch up to there as I made this in Scratch 1.4. But, you also got Pawn. It speeds up as you hit the ball, but it's going to take a little while. So, you also have, like, this. Been a bug I've been trying to work on that makes it so once you do this, it does that when you click it, but it's just a minor bug. So you can do stuff like this. Oops, sorry. Accidentally reset it. So as you can see, I'm still using the water theme. Just gotta give it a second. I'm gonna switch back to the Scratch default theme. And you also have like a bunch of backgrounds. Scratch OS 1.0, which I made I don't know how long ago. I'll actually give a link to Scratch OS 1.0 too. I just converted the last version to an executable, which I just finished today. But this is the background to the original Scratch OS. I'm gonna go back to the new one. It's just something cool to play with. Like notes, I would use lists, but the problem is you can't hide and show the list in Scratch 1.4. So I might start continuing it in Scratch 2.0, but I need to find a new converter because it currently only works with Scratch 1.4. So then you have Mockingbird. It's nothing really. Like you could just say ha and then just say it. And there's also actually, if you go to the Scratch project and look through the sprites, you can find an adventure mode. That's something I'm gonna continue later, and a Macintosh Classic emulator. But you can still access it. Macintosh emulator, I don't remember it. But set boot 35. Okay, maybe that's not existing. And for some reason the Scratch cat's down there, but it's just a bug. So I'm gonna wait for the story boot. In fact, if you have any suggestions, comment on the Scratch project or the YouTube video, but it's just something to kind of play with. Something I added, I think, in like ScratchOS 2.1 or 1.9 or something like that. So you can do passwords. I'm gonna do Jack. Let's restart, and you should get this. No, I changed the startup screen in Scratch 2.1, so I don't know how it's gonna. Oh, it worked. Jack. See? And I don't know what you might like. It's not one of the ones that just say, "Okay, you must be the guy. Move the password." Actually, you have to type the password in, and unfortunately, you can't connect to the internet with it. So I just added that, which I doubt you'll ever be able to. And there's actually a Windows 8 mode I decided to add in like Scratch 2.0 or so. It's something else. Like you have all this still. Let's go back to this, and then scribble pad, just scribble. It's another glitch. Scribble. Here's a bug that, oh, it's not happening. Alright, that was actually a cool bug. And, oops, sorry, I gotta reboot again. Gotta add that back arrow in the next version. Alright. You can drag these around, just move them. Whoops. Okay, that can't be moved yet. And then just hit clean up, and it goes right back into place. So it has like truth or dare and stuff, and you have a screensaver. And that's not the only screensaver. Like, have a cat on the trampoline. Wait, I already showed that, but I mean, this review might have been a little boring, but just something you might have wanted to play with. Just different. A lot of people have liked it. So that was ScratchOS 2.3. It's a download link for an executable. I'm working on an application for Macintosh, and a link to the web